One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cyclones will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get the football first. Over the years, Iowa has dominated this series, leading at 47-24. But the Cyclones have won 2 of the last 3, but home field hasn't meant much. The road team has won the last 3 clashes for the Cyhawks.
And last year's was improbable because Iowa State, they couldn't score. It was 13-0. If Iowa was better in the red zone, the game would have been over. But Rocco Beck came up absolutely clutch. Goes down the field with less than a minute, Palmer. And the always reliable kickers come up big in a rivalry game. 54 yards for the win at the home.
Yeah, I think this was the game that really showed Matt Campbell and his team that they had what it takes to win these tight, close games against really good opponents and really good defenses in a big moment, like what you just talked about with Rocco Beck putting his team in a position to win that game. Iowa State had a special year reaching the Big 12 title game a year ago, but this was one of those games early in the season you knew there was something special about this team.
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw. Nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Wide open spaces. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break at some point in this game. He's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires left. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the... They get through, and it's blocked. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's got an open man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And I like is my friend. I can't miss inside where that guy's chasing him. Throws it right on the corner route. Great job. Get a nice positive gain.
The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection. Looking to make a big play there.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed. But it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Man, this defense is dialed, and already forced one interception. Had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air. It's Beck. Fires to the tight end. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hansen. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Making a play down from the 43. Got his man in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Timeout. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, you're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Wide open, makes the catch. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's... and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hansen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Going for it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man quickly.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Sauer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it. It's Hansen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
Knows what the second half will give us. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move to a state plays out.
The Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half.
Be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Beck.
The punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cyclones lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break.
He's going to let it go.